See who joins. Alright, Hussein? Tired, full of cold. Absolutely. Not as bad as it was last night. I was absolutely bunged up last night. But I'm not too bad other than that. Not very warm here. I can't be asked to come and put the heating on. Well, just the heating on the radiator anyway. Right. How are you anyway? Depending on how many people come on. Not too bad, Carl. Bit of a cold. I was like really struggling last night with it. I was doing like the last video of the night, and I could just feel my nose was like really bunged up, and I was like, I really need to sneeze. And I do not want to do that after like a long video and having to redo it because I wouldn't have been uploading that. But I slept okay. A few sneezing fits, but other than that, I'm fine. How's you? Oh, I haven't. It's alright here. It's quite sunny. Mind you, I didn't look at the car like between 6, 7. I didn't really look out the window till like 8 o'clock time, and there was nothing on then. That's ridiculous. Like a week from April with de-icing cars. Absolutely madness. Oh, Jesus. I'd say you can't obviously go and get something to eat for obvious reasons. I don't know what you can have when you're fasting, but Jesus, get some sleep. Yeah, I'm in t-shirt. Didn't we see the Spain game last night? I didn't because I was going to watch it, and I got back when I put it on pay-per-view, and it's like I pay for Prime. I'm not paying for the match as well. Stuff that. Yeah, it's an evening kickoff, isn't it? It's a Wednesday night. I think it's a 7:45 kickoff. I mean, the Community Post tab is literally all Arsenal and Liverpool fixtures for the rest of the season, so. Yeah, it was pay-per-view. The Germany game was pay-per-view. The Spanish game was pay-per-view, and I think there was another one. It was like $2.99 or something. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but I was like, I'm not paying to pay an extra because it said it was on Prime. I looked on the app and I clicked Sport, and they just showed the tab with the 3 matches. It didn't say anything about pay-per-view. What are you chasing out there? Sorry, I've got cats running amok. So Salah doesn't have an excuse. I left you a nice, lovely, long video this morning, Carl, on FSG. You probably won't have had time to watch it yet. Oh, don't get me started on contracts. Have you not seen the last video? It's a nice, calm discussion on the contracts. I've heard nothing on the contracts, to be honest. Nothing that we don't know already. By the time I could have got somebody with a Fire Stick that I know would have had one, I'd have probably missed the match anyway. So it was not much point. To be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I saw it was pay-per-view and I thought, stuff that. By the time I've gone to pick a Fire Stick up, I'm no better off. I've still got to pay for the petrol to get the Fire Stick. Yeah, I did a ton on Friday night, and I did some more Saturday night. Then I've like spread them out until I think some came out today. I can't remember. I just spread them out over the weekend. I thought if I've got time to record them, I may as well spread them out. JJR, hello, welcome. You got me today, this afternoon, this lunchtime, not Dunk. Dunk was at dentist, then going to cafe, and then he was playing DMZ. And I am not streaming me playing DMZ because I'm absolutely god awful at it. I cannot play that game at all. You probably won't. I don't know. Have you had time? When did I upload the FSG one? Have you seen the FSG one? Because I don't know when I uploaded that. I can't remember. Because I uploaded it, and then somebody knocked at the door. Mine. Um, I think I'll decide that properly when I see how we perform against Everton. If we have fight, we have desire, we have. Oh, next season. Uh, Again, that's hard because I don't know who's coming out and who's coming in. Ask me that the day before the big kickoff against whoever we play on the first game of the season, then I'll give you a better answer. It just depends on who stays, who goes. It's really hard. What's that? JJR. I'm not great at PUBG. I'll be honest. I've had a few chicken dinners on there. Me and a friend, we have a good setup. We sort of know each other very well. But playing DMZ with him means I have to stay up till silly o'clock in the morning because he lives on the west coast of America, so he's like 8 hours behind me. Yeah, it was on the YouTube channel, wasn't it? The match. They put it through on YouTube. I thought they'd put it on the LFC TV, like on the like TV boxes and stuff like they did last year, but oh no. What the heck? I'm expecting a parcel coming as well, and no sign of when it's coming. My old... Oh, Jesus. I might have to do a video on that, to be honest. Oh, God. Oh, is that the... Oh, you pay... Do you not get any other bonus stuff that for the 1 month? Because I did it for the trial for the 1 month. I'm going to have to screenshot Hussein's comment because I'm never going to remember that. And it needs to be a video. Shoot. Oh, if you want to put it in here, put it in Telegram, wherever, that's fine. If I can do it, I will. If I can't, then obviously I won't. I'm not playing chicken songs, so don't request that now. No chickens. Chickens are barred from here. Sorry, Jen, if you're lurking in the background, but no chickens. It's a chicken-free zone. I'm now waiting in trepidation for this idea. But the all-time 11 is one I definitely need a video because I'd have to think about that. I've got over 40 years of history to remember. My memory's bad at the best of times, let alone. Live watch-alongs are hard. Because I normally have family in the room at the time and they probably wouldn't appreciate it very much. Player ratings video. predicted 11. Predicted 11's probably more doable, I think. I don't really care much for player ratings. You either done your job or you haven't. I'll be giving Darwin 1s and 2s every week. And plus the youngest likes to watch the match as well if it's on. And he likes the audio. So I can't put the audio on a live stream. That's another reason as well. Good idea, it's just I don't think for this household it's doable unless I'm the only one in. Because then I can turn the volume down. And Saturday weekend games are a no-go for watch-alongs anyway. Because weekends are mostly family time. And you really don't want to see me on a stressful match day. You really don't. The City games, everybody leaves the room. I am not the most pleasant of company on a match day. I think that YouTube might restrict videos or pull videos for obscenity in videos. The number of times I'll shout and swear at the ref. Anybody watching the match tonight? It is tonight, isn't it? England, is it Latvia? Shows how much I know about the Tuchel's reign beginning. I'll try and check. Alexa, what time does the England game kick off tonight?
Andorra and England will face off on Saturday the 7th of June at 5 p.m.
That's not what I asked, but thank you very much. So apparently we play Andorra in June. Let's have a look. Latvia tonight, 7:45. Don't want to watch it, so probably. We watched what was it yesterday? We watched the Women's El Clasico. Real Madrid won 3-1, and Jesus, the weather in that game was nuts. It was like torrential rain, then hailstones. Decisive as ever, Carl. I might. Don't know. Won't go out my way. But I might. Well, is there any other games on tonight? That's the thing. What fixtures are on tonight? Let's have a look. We have Lithuania, Finland at 5 o'clock. Albania, Andorra at 7:45, and at the same time Bosnia and Herzegovina and Cyprus. We play Latvia, Poland, Malta, San Marino, Romania, and then there's some under-21 internationals. You can watch the Irish Premiership. You could watch... Oh, you can't watch Congo and Zambia because it's postponed. Namibia and Equatorial Guinea are playing right now. Madagascar... There's literally not much on. It's not... I think this Nations League has a lot to do with it. I don't like it. I think it's a waste of time. I'd rather we played, like, say, the 3 friendlies without the season, and then rather than have 7 or 8 Nations League games. I don't like the Nations League. And I said that when it started. I don't see the point of it, not because we got relegated in it or something. I don't care for it. It's pointless. It's stupid. It's just a load of bullshit, basically. I mean, look at the problems it's caused. We've had Allison with a concussion, so hopefully he's okay. We had Konate come off at half time in the first match. Was there a World Cup qualifier? I have no idea. Arsenal have been seriously hampered with it because they lost. I don't know if you saw the Calafiore injury, but Jesus, that looked bad. No, I don't mind the World Cup or the Euros. I love the World Cup. I love the Euros. I can cope with the qualifiers because they're important as well. But this Nations League, it's a pile of no time for that. I put it on for the little one, but I'd rather just say watch a film. I mean, what was it yesterday? I saw the West Ham Tottenham women's WSL match. I saw Barcelona Real Madrid women's match. Which three teams? I don't even know who's in contention, to be honest. Championship. Let's have a look. So we could be looking at teams. So it's if we go 8th up, because they're 3 points off. Because the top two are Leeds and Sheffield United, both on 80 points. Burnley 78 third, Sunderland 69 fourth, Coventry 59 fifth. But I think the last spot's going to be between West Brom, Bristol City, and Borough. And who would I want to go? Unfortunately, two of the Sunderland, and if not Sunderland, Borough, because it would do this area. The community around here would absolutely go nuts. They would love it, and I think the people deserve it. Burnley and Sheffield United. Don't really care for Leeds. I hear about the Championship every weekend. I'm walking distance of the Riverside Stadium, so I can. So next year, say we got Borough in the FA Cup, I can walk to the match. Yeah, Carl, they are the World Cup. It's just the Nations League that Spain and Holland were playing, and I think Germany, Italy, Germany, France, one of the two. I just think it's a pile of. And I do watch a lot of the Championship. I still remember the Sunderland getting the equaliser at Leeds with that completely bizarre own goal mess up from the Leeds goalkeeper. So I watch a lot of the Championship anyway. I watch League One and League Two if it's on. I watch the Nations League. I did a massive video on it. It's probably easier to watch the video because I think the video is like 40 minutes long. I've done stuff like this for gaming, but it was audio only, so it was just audio podcasts. It's all explained in the video. It's probably make more sense. But to cut long story short, it's something I've debated for a while, just never got round to doing it and never had the confidence to do it. Also, at one point I didn't have the equipment to do it. I couldn't have really done it until I got this laptop because my old PC would have just not coped with software. It was old. I could have done stuff on my phone, but wouldn't really worked. I'm not surprised you've had 1 hour's sleep. Jeez. I don't think I mean, I get a little sleep as is, but 1 hour. Oh God, no. I mean, Saturday night I fell asleep for an hour on the sofa. Don't remind me, Carl. Yes, I remember it. What style of guitar guy are you? Oh, that's actually a really, really good one because what I listen to and what I would probably play, it's mostly rock. Mostly rock. But I do like stuff like Simon and Garfunkel and stuff like that. Can you teach Kaiser a thing or two? Oh, you're welcome. You are more than welcome. But yeah, going back to Carl's, yes, I remember that beach ball goal. It was our fans that chucked the flaming ball on the pitch and all. I'll not forget it. Wow. Can you remember when that was? Is it like, how many years ago was that? I'm gonna have to Google that because I don't even know. I remember it, but I can't. 2009. October 17th, 2009. Well, if they mess up in the summer, they can start walking a bridge over troubled water. No, I kind of. They're mentioned in the FSG video, as are contracts, signings, and a lovely little shout out to the top Reds and the channels and equivalent journalists. It's interesting viewing. No, I didn't. I knew it was late 2000s at the earliest, because I remember where I lived at the time. So I knew roughly, but I thought it was like a year or two later. Darren Bent. Sour Just Desserts for the... Do you remember the... Oh, was it Stan Collymore against Blackburn? Where he hit the ball and the ball hit a divot and just looped over Tim Flowers. You remember that one? Some memories there. I've seen some crazy moments. Ronnie Rosenthal against Villa, 6 yards out, misses. The Robbie Fowler hat trick within like 5 minutes against Arsenal. I remember the John Barnes goal against Brazil in Rio, where he literally waltzed through the team. I remember that goal as well. Oh, hello, Abdul. Let's read this. Oh, that doesn't work like that. You think the budget's 60 million max? Well, if Hughes and Edwards are going to spend that, they're not replacing Trent, Mo, and Virgil van Dijk if they all go with 60 million. It's not possible. Nowhere close. Mo needs at least 2 players to replace him for 1. Won't be war. I never expected a war chest. Bargain basement signings. Depends on the player, because there's some young players, cheaper players that are actually really good. You just have to know where to look. So the question is, will they look there? Villa for 1. Jota added 1 in the final, where he literally, I think the corner flag was in more danger. Martians hate it when Nunes plays. They take cover. Nunes is... Well, I gave him leeway after the first season because not every player adapts straight away. I don't know how old you are and how much you remember of the Prem in general, but Dennis Bergkamp, when he arrived at Arsenal, didn't start very well at all. He had an awful start to his Arsenal career and he became like an Arsenal legend. So not every player adapts straight away. Fabinho didn't start. Fabinho was not really featured much when he arrived. It took a while for him to come into the team. So I gave him that first year. The second year, numbers did pick up, but he was still wasteful. But this year, I don't know what it is. Diaz, Jota, Gomez, Keller and Nunes need to be gone. Well, Romano put a tweet out. I did a video on this, and people might not think there's any Liverpool connection, but there could be. Ansu Fati could be going, and they put at the end, a new wing coming and win, and he put the eyes emoji. And they do want Diaz, so Diaz could go to Barca. He could go to Saudi. Jota, Wolves are looking at bringing him back. That could involve Cunha going the other way. Gomez is an interesting one because he's just set his schools, like sorted schools out for his family like last summer. So he might be the least likely to want to move at the moment. Kelleher wanted to move last year with Georgi Mamardashvili coming in. I don't know what he'll be thinking. Nunes can pack his bags. I'll take him to the airport myself if needs be. Yep. And I mentioned in the video it was on... Oh, what's the kid's name? I've forgotten his name. Who is it? Malik Fofana, the Lyon player. And I went through... I don't know if I've even uploaded it yet, whether I've scheduled, I can't remember, but I went through his career history and goals per games. And then I said, well, look at Mo's. First 5 games, I think it took him to his second and third season before he started really scoring regularly. He didn't do well in the Egyptian league as such. Went to Basel. The numbers improved a bit, but nothing earth-shattering. Went to Chelsea. It was 19 games, I think, and 2 goals. He went to Fiorentina, did Mo. The numbers weren't earth-shattering, even at Roma. There was no indication to what he would do with us. Carl's lurking. Oh no. Yep. Signed 2022. He was linked with Real Madrid and Newcastle before that. Reece Williams. To be fair, it's hard to say because he's not really been given a chance to even show if he's got any potential in the slot. Excuse me. Calvin Ramsey, I don't think's really done anything on loan. I don't see him ever staking a claim. And I actually quite like Nat Phillips, to be fair. He did really well the season after we won the league. But I see where you're coming from with them. I don't see Nat Phillips staking a first team claim though, that's the thing. He's probably going to go because of that. To be fair, excuse me again, in a defensive slot here, he doesn't really have many options to rotate. You look at the midfield. So if you're looking at the defensive side, we have Tyler Morton. Okay. Ndendo. Because Elliott is attacking. Curtis Jones isn't a defensive midfielder. I don't rate Tyler Morton. I think he's going to be gone in the summer. I think he'll follow the likes of Bobby Clark, etc. out the door. And I don't think Endo... I love Endo's work rate. I love his passion. I love his commitment. I love his attitude. But Endo at 100% is 50% of what we need, in my opinion. So I don't think he has got a lot of options to rotate the midfield. Defence, centre backs. Who do you rotate Virgil van Dijk for? There's no way Quansah can step into Van Dijk's shoes, and I think we've had Konate injured in periods as well, so Quansah had to play. And then we've had Joe Gomez, and he got injured. I agree with you on Chiesa. I mean, he looked the sharpest player on the pitch for us against Newcastle at Wembley. Endo, I think, will feature due to the fact we kind of need him. We've got literally no cover. Elliott's, I think that would depend on the opponents. I would probably have Elliott against Everton because he's better in tight spaces than Dom is. I'd have Chiesa against Everton because Chiesa's very good at manipulating tight spaces, and Endo will just kick the hell out of whoever's in the Everton midfield. Oh, hello, Stuart. Let's have a look at your chat. Hold on, just move my little box over. Just checking in to say hi. Well, thank you for commenting. It's nice to know who is here and who isn't. No, you're more than welcome. You alright? That's the thing, if you've commented on videos as well, sometimes YouTube and comments and like the display name on the comment is very different to the display name on the chat. So I'm just trying to think whether you've commented. If you have, it's easy to change the display name on the, you have to go to customize your channel and it's your handle and your display name. I should really do a step-by-step or video on that. I've just got to work out how to do that. I might just do a step-by-step. Yeah, it's nice to have a few people in and some that aren't on much and new faces. It's always lovely to have new people commenting, joining in. Just oh, I've just seen the thing on Instagram, Stuart. Hold on. I'm just gonna switch to the channel's Instagram. Where are we? I think that's you, Liverpool Red 07. Is that you on there? Well, so far, let's keep the numbers coming up. It's good. But I knew Dunk wasn't doing a live. He'll be. I'm assuming he's on DMZ right now. Let's have a look. Don't know if you remember, I'm the guy from Bulgaria who commented on one of Dunk's videos a few months back, and you were so kind with your comments. No, I don't even remember what I said, but thank you. It means a lot that you've actually remembered it as well. Thank you, that means a lot. I was going to say, it costs nothing to be kind. I mean, I've had some right idiots on here in the past. Well, yesterday especially, I just politely responded back. Apparently I claimed directly myself that Isak was definitely joining, and Newcastle had financial troubles. I never said any of that in the video. I never said any of that in the title. So it's like, if you don't read the title or read the video, then it's not my fault. But I was polite to them. But I appreciate that, Stuart. That's really kind of you. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Where's my screen? Oh, YouTube's changed the way they do the thing on the phone. I'm gonna screenshot that for future reference. We'll buy development players of age 22 to 26 year old, and budget is 60 million max each player. 60 million per player. Not total, that's different. You could buy a replacement for Mo, Darwin, Virgil van Dijk, Diaz for 60 million each. I could name 2 defenders that could technically 3 defenders with a 60 million price tag that could, in theory, go into the centre of defence alone. What happens this season won't happen next if we don't invest. No, if we don't invest, we won't. I don't think so, Carl. No, you missed. You didn't see some of the comments on one of the Isak videos yesterday. They were ridiculous. I kind of upset a few Newcastle fans. Oh well. Ho hum. It is what it is. Life goes on. Oh, thank you. I'm just going through Though I definitely don't remember what you said, Stuart. If I could, a few months back, that's where you're gonna lose me. I have enough problems remembering last week, let alone last year. I'm the sort of person that will write a shopping list the night before and forget to take it the next day. My memory is awful. And I've also commented a lot of his videos as well, so it'd be really hard to even go through videos. If you think how many videos Donk's put out in the past few months, it'd be sadly really hard to find out what I said. If you can remember what I said, I would love to know what I said that's made you remember. I'm going back to this one. What happens this season? What happened next? Well, one thing young players should have is ambition anyway. I'd be very worried if a youngster had no ambition. I really would. Let's go to all messages on the. You need to naturally, no matter whether you've got 50 million to spend, $500 million to spend, you still need to buy the right players. money doesn't necessarily mean you'll buy the right player. That's your scouting, your analysis, your research, your data, whatever. What's this? No, that can be done later, thank you. Where was I before I got a message come through? Right players and ambition. A lot of young players should be ambitious. I've not come across a young player that they want to succeed, has had no ambition. Right player is a given. Money doesn't necessarily get you the right players, though. A 70 million centre back may not be the right player over, say, a £15 million centre back. Though I would be fairly convinced that the right centre back that we need is going to cost about 50 million. And there's a 6'6" Spanish international at Bournemouth. I've not seen a better centre back potential than him at the moment. See how many. Do we have many lurking? 8 concurrent viewers. 15 views. So there's 8 people. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, they've not bought rubbish players. I mean, Fernandes is not a rubbish player. Matthijs de Ligt is not a rubbish player. Mazraoui is not a rubbish player. Harry Maguire is not a rubbish player. Casemiro doesn't get the caps and recognition and the games for Real Madrid if he's a rubbish player. What's not helped is they've bought players for extortionate fees in some cases, i.e. Anthony, but Anthony's gone on to Betis and done really well on loan. They've bought players to fit a profile and a system, but they don't know what the profile and the system is, so they've just bought players and tried to shoehorn them into a system. That's where Man United have really gone wrong. And Amorim has his system, and he knows what type of profile he wants, so I think he will turn it round. But he just needs the time. Let's catch this. I'll do Stuart first because Abdul's will take a bit longer to answer. I don't remember what you said, but you were very kind and genuine with your comment, which is lost on a lot of people these days, which is why I decided. Thank you. I can't really say much more than that, but thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. And you're appreciated as well. Don't forget that. And I want to go back because I knew this one would answer. It depends. Players we need depends on the position. If we just assume, let's just take the contracts out of the situation. I think we need another centre back. Yes, we have potentially Gomez, we have Kanate, we have Kwanzaa, but I think we need another top strong centre back. We need another left back. So if I'd say centre back, if Virgil van Dijk says, I think we'd only need Houston. If he goes, I would say Houston and Antonio Silva, Benfica. Murillo would be a good shout as well. Right back, I think we're going to need anyway. I do like Frimpong. I really do like the look of Frimpong. Left back, I love Kirkes, but I think the way Slot wants to play with full-back sometimes inverting into the midfield, Ignori might be a better fit. I'd be happy with either. Ultimately, I think we could do with two, but I don't think we'll get rid of both just yet. Midfield, we need another number 6 to help support Grav. And I'll say maybe João Gomez or a player of that ilk. I think Zubamendi wouldn't be, much as I like him, I don't think he would be happy to play a bit part role. But you can see the type of profile I'm looking at. Left wing, Diaz goes. I do like the look of the Leon winger. I mean, I knew of him, but it was just a complete surprise when he got mentioned today. I also like Jamie Gittins of Dortmund. Right wing, I don't think we need anybody if Mo stays. If Mo goes, we do need to replace him. And I think you could recreate his number. And Carl said this brilliantly in a comment. You could recreate the numbers across the left-hand side other than the right. And I do like Shirky. Up front, I don't see Isak being doable because of the transfer fee, the signing on fee, wages, and everything. Striker, I would say push for a kicker. And if you're going to replace Jota, Cunha, if not Sesko. I don't think we need anything in the goalkeeping area unless we lose both Allison and Kelleher. And then I would have to think about what keeper we would get. Possibly to get Jaros tied down to a longer deal, maybe. Because he's not a rubbish keeper, he's just had no chance to really do anything. If you want to go for depth in the midfield, I would probably have to look into that actually and think of players. Because it's not one I can just rattle off the top of my head on the live stream. I think it's always been like that. There's always been parts of society where there's been confrontation and bitterness. But I think, say in the 80s, you had less social media, so you wouldn't see a lot of it. Whereas now, it doesn't take long for somebody to say, screenshot a thread on Facebook and stuff and have a complaint. So I think it's just more noticeable because of social media amplifying it. Which Liverpool... Excuse me, I've just got a cat coming up to join me. Should probably not. She might sniff the computer. As for Liverpool players, either Robbo or Costas. I think Robbo might... I'd like for his experience, but his contract runs out next summer. And I don't think they're going to renew it. And I don't think he should be just let go in a free. I'd rather he was sold. So Costas... Konate, if he refuses to completely sign a new deal, because I don't want him going on a 3. Diaz, I think, because I think there's better options. I like Diaz, I really do, but he's very good at hogging the ball and doing too much and trying to showboat instead of like playing the simple ball or pass. Nunez definitely needs to go. I think Jota needs to go. Tyler Morton needs to go. Elliot, I think, will go if somebody came in with say a £45 million offer for Elliot. I think the club would accept it. Watch the video It's called what did I call it? Because I put it. I watched the video called "Thoughts on FSG." Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Basically, it says everything I could think of about FSG. Trent, I don't think so. I think Trent's already decided he's off. Virgil van Dijk and Mo, my mood changes from day to day on that one. Well, he's come out. He said he's coming in to challenge for number one. That's his aim. He's going to challenge for number one. So he will. He's a good goalkeeper. He's a good shot stopper. He's got different areas of his game to Alisson. The different goalkeepers really. I'm just going to put a message. Yes, needed to send that. Oh, what's this? Another message. Nope, not important. Not important. No, not important, that one. Any more questions? I'm trying to answer them the best I can. Some of them I think I've done in videos as well, and they work better in videos because I've had more time to give to them. Especially the thoughts on FSG. I think the video was like nearly 40 minutes long, and I don't have time to do the analysis on here. Whereas in the video, I can think a bit more, provide a bit more clarity and context. They're very good questions, though. The best one was the Liverpool all-time Liverpool 11. I need to look at that one. But players sold and released, I have covered, I think, in videos. I've done my thoughts on FSG more than once. And as for the contracts, that's really hard to say. I think one's definitely gone. But for the FSG one, that went out today, so you might have missed the notification, or you might not have got a notification for it. Because YouTube only gives you 3 notifications in a 24-hour period. So if I upload like 4 videos in the morning and then I do a really long one, you might not get notification. There is a Telegram chat. The links are in the channel description as well. So things like lives will be put in there. I think will be the best place to advertise that. The best thing to do for finding out what videos are out is just check the channel regularly. I think there's nothing I can do about the notification thing. It's a YouTube thing. Right, we have 7 people viewing. So we've got, I'm assuming Carl is still lurking in the background. I'm assuming Abdul and Stuart are the other 2. But if you are just watching in the background, feel free to say hi. You're more than welcome to take part. I've been on for just over an hour now, so I won't be on for much longer. Probably not helped by the fact I've been hit with a cold the past couple of days. I knew it. That was as predictable as a Darwin Núñez fluffing a penalty. I would say that there was more odds on Darwin Núñez fluffing the penalty. But yeah, it's another reason for what being on. We've been being hit with a cold, which I just like Wednesday and Thursday I wasn't too great. It affects your voice as well, so when you're talking for like an hour, it doesn't help the old throat there. And I guess I'm not going to be able to sit on my normal spot on the sofa and watch the TV later because a cat has just decided to pinch my seat. Thank you. Does anybody else any questions or topics they want to bring up? Decent frame rate, which is good. Well, we've done well. Let's sing. Oh, the most we've had is nine viewing or concurrent viewers, and I should say. I think the most we've had is 9 lurkers. I'll just check to see if there's any news. Where's my Sky Sports app when I want it? News. Chelsea have confirmed they're going to sign Sancho despite $5 million escape clause. Oh, he had an obligation to buy the winger if certain thresholds were met. So they're still expected to sign him. Here's one for you. The Baller League, whatever that is going to be shown on Monday nights from today. John Terry, Ian Wright and Chloe Kelly among the 12 team managers. 12 teams include football legends, social media stars and cultural icons. What is the Baller League? It's a 6-a-side indoor football competition. That might be interesting. So who's playing tonight then? That's a video, I'm not watching that now. Mateta's been given all clear to make his Palace return. Branthwaite's expected to consider Everton future after England snub. Alisson's spoken of his head injury. I haven't heard what he'd said. What did he say? He's just said, hey guys, just to let you know I'm fine. Just have to follow the protocols. Thanks for the messages. Ali's okay. No, because I live in Teesside in the northeast, so I'm nowhere near Anfield, so it's really hard to go. So midweek games, it's impossible for me to go because of family. It's literally not possible. Weekend games, if I can get down, I would. It just depends on like circumstances at home. Like I want to get down for the Palace game at the end of the season. I tried to get down for the Wolves game at the end of last season and couldn't. It's just like cost of ticket, travel, and possibly accommodation as well. It's really hard for me. I don't live near Anfield. I don't because they're ridiculously expensive. I tend to get one kit per season, and I go for the one that I like the most. Though out of the leaked kits from this year, and I've done a video of the leaked kits, so if you want to see what they supposedly look like, check that out. I do like all three, but I'd rather the green third kit was red. That was the home kit. Training gear, I've got some of the training gear. I do like some of it. I stayed off Facebook for like nearly a week. I have a lot of friends who are Newcastle fans. We need to win it first. That's the main thing. If all being well, we win it. Well, the trophy presentation's on the last day of the season, which is Crystal Palace. Is it Crystal Palace? I'll just quickly check. I'm sure it's Crystal Palace. I'm sure it's Arsenal and Brighton and Crystal Palace. Liverpool fixtures. Yeah, last home game's Crystal Palace, which would be where they do the trophy presentation. If I can get a chance to go down, I can get the tickets. Yes, I would go down. I'm also going to the Teesside. There's like about 40. It's about to centre of Newcastle. It's about 45. I think it's 42 to from here to where I used to live, and then it's about 5 miles. 6 miles, I think, to the centre of Newcastle. So you're looking at 50-mile difference. Gareth! How are you? Good afternoon to you. No, the max I would be able to stay on would be 2. Because I've got things to do. But I will stay on for another 10-15 minutes for you. Oh, for God's sake. Top 5 best goals. Oh my. Top 5 best saves, easy. That was... Oh, there was a... I'll tell you. Right now, If you just give me 1 second. Tuesday, March the 8th at Parc de France, Liverpool PSG. There you go. Best goals. I can't remember the date, but it was in 2021. It was against West Brom, one of them, and it would be Ali from the corner. That's got to go up there. The goal that clinched the final in Madrid. The Chelsea winner against Man City in 2020 would be nice to be included. That was a great goal. Don't even remember it, but it was a great goal because it won us the league. And the equaliser against Milan, surely. That's a video you should do. There's been so many great goals and so many great saves. Oh, right. I'll call them back later. But yeah, so many good goals. Gerrard against West Ham was a cracker. Was it the winning goal, the Thunderbolt in the FA Cup final? Oh, if only for the robot every week. That was some header though. It was a good finish. He did a good goal in the training as well. He still can finish. Heck, I could come out of retirement and replace Nunes. And I'm older than Crouch. Would you go down to the Palace game, Gareth, if we win the league? Would you go down for the trophy lift and the possible parade the next day? I don't know if I'd be able to do the parade as well. I'd like to. Calls are lurking today. Did you have any complaints about your Harry Kane video, Gareth? Because I did a short on it, and it upset a few people. They weren't happy about Harry Kane potentially coming. He's not. No chance of hell of Harry Kane's coming to us. I don't see him coming back to England, to be perfectly honest. Not unless Bayern decide to sell him. And I've already upset the Newcastle fans over an Isak video where I quoted Collymore. Try on that call later. Yeah, I just don't. I have to obviously go off like family needs as well. Because I've just got one of his hospital appointments in as well. I don't know if it's on the. I'd have to check. And he's got a hospital appointment at end of May. And if it's a Monday, I've got no chance. Because I'm the only one who can take him to it. And I can't exactly rearrange an important hospital appointment. But I'd like to get down. It's just travel and tickets as well. Maybe if we go down, we can all go to the Hard Day's Night Hotel, and Carl can treat us to a Fab Four. That was the name, wasn't it? Was it the Fab Four? It's got that nice, nice cheap shot and a drink. Who's been at the door? Oh, somebody walking past. I don't think a lot of people understand the joke, will they, Carl? For those that don't know, the thing that I'm referring to that I've just told Carl about, I stayed for an important family event in the Hard Day's Night Hotel in Liverpool. Went to the bar to get a drink, and somebody bought quite a few of these drinks at £500 a shot. So that's why I'm joking at. Top 5 games. Oh, gold. The semi-final second leg against Barcelona. (7-0) against Man United. Istanbul. Oh, for God. Top 5 comebacks. Jesus. Well, Istanbul and Barcelona have to be in that. For the other top 5. Oh, hell. I can't think for the other top 5. I'd have to sit and think. Top 5 comebacks. Did he not get 7? Was it 6? I felt sorry for our women's defender the other day against Arsenal. She got 2 own goals in one game. I'm sure. We could do it tomorrow. Own goals. I think it's 7, but I'm not too sure. Jamie Carragher scored 7 own goals in his Premier League career. He's tied with Martin Skirtle, Phil Jagielka and Lewis Dunk for the second most own goals in Premier League history, with Richard Dunn having 10. And the last one came in October the 24th, 2010. My memory works for once. Getting some really good questions today. there's been some good comments and lovely comments and some good questions. I've had to screenshot a couple. Yeah, I've just got to see whether it clashes with appointments and things. Because I did hear the parade would be the Monday, the following day. I know somebody said, "Well, what happens if they're in the Champions League final? They won't do it then." Well, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter now. I think our bus will be in a better shape than the Newcastle bus. Last I heard, that was looking a bit worse for wear. Apparently, Tottenham need to buy a bus for trophies, parades. It would be lovely. It's just the logistics of it as well. Because I know, I don't know where the letter is. I can't reach it. We literally just got a hospital appointment letter this morning for the end of May. It's like, and it's like in the middle of the day as well. Oh yeah, he's arriving at Christmas, Carl. It's Candy Cane, not Harry Kane. No, I do not see Harry Kane arriving. I think you've got more chance of Southampton winning the Premier League this season than Harry Kane coming to Anfield. What's this? Are you going to do meet and greet, the sign autographs, sell merchant? I've got no merchandise. Gareth's got a shop. He can sell the merchandise and do all that. I've got no merchandise. Sign autographs. It wouldn't take long to sign all them. There's not going to be many people wanting my autograph. Take pictures. I'm usually the one taking pictures. I hide from I hate my photo taken. I absolutely do. There's not many pictures of me on of me on social media. I tend to move out the way of the camera. I see Dunks on the DMZ now, tearing up the zone with Smooth. I can't. One day I might be able to play that, and then one day Tottenham will win the quadruple. Well, I'm probably chubbier than them, if that's what you mean. And if all of them are under 6 foot, then yep, I'm definitely bigger than them. Just got to quickly send Gareth something. He'll know what I mean when he sees it. I've just had to send you a quick message there, Gareth. You'll see what I mean when you see it. I might send it to Carl as well. You'll get a laugh at this. Hold on. Yeah, I've sent you both it. Seconds, I'm just going to check lurkers. We have 22 views and 5 concurrent viewers. It's been a busy stream. But I will have to close soon because I've got things to do in about 5 minutes, so I will have to get off about 2. And I know Carl has lots of work to do, and I think he's still got to go to Aldi for Sharon. I don't know if he's done that yet. He's such a gentleman, isn't he? Offering to go to Aldi to find out stuff for other people in our lovely community. Any update on the car, Gareth? Or is it still definitely dead in the water? Supermarket sweep. I haven't seen that in years. Oh, who hosted that again? He was bonkers. I can't remember his name. Oh. Somebody's got to remember who hosted Supermarket Sweep back in the day. He was literally nuts. I can't remember his name. I wonder if the old Echo Dot will know. No, she didn't even know today up until June existed, so... Oh, Dale Winton, that's it. God, crazy. No, I haven't seen that in years. Is he still alive? I was going to say I haven't even heard that name in forever. I haven't heard that name in like a minute. Oh. Right, it's 2, so I'm going to have to, I think, call it a day, people. Because, as I say, life has... Never mind life finding a way. Life has got in the way. I was just about to say, I don't mind a big breakfast if I've had a good night out, but even about the TV programme. I didn't know, Carl. I honestly didn't know. I'm sorry to hear. No, I didn't know. I don't keep up with a lot of the celeb stuff. But I am going to have to call it a day, guys. Thank you so much for coming. It's been an enjoyable, interesting... It's been a really fun stream. It went on longer than I expected it to. Which is good. It's been, we've been live, it says here, an hour and 38 minutes. And it hasn't seemed like an hour and 38 minutes, and that's thanks to you guys for keeping it going. Alright. So if you are watching, lurking in the background, we are about to end. There won't be another one tonight, because I'm going to watch probably going to watch the England match. I won't be doing a watch along for that. Hopefully a live stream tomorrow. As to what time yet, I don't know. I will let people know tomorrow. Just keep an eye on the channel and things like that. But catch you later, everyone. Have a good day. And if you're watching the game, enjoy the match later. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for joining me.